Hey guys, welcome to Blind Girl Vlogs. If you're new to this channel, I'm Siobhan and I'm totally blind and I make videos all about blindness. From the serious to the funny to the most embarrassing. If that content grabs your fancy, take a seat. Go and subscribe because I'll be uploading all of that here on this channel.
Do I have to take a seat?
Oh yeah, forgot about you behind there.
Yeah.
Today guys, I thought I would just touch on a few things actually, how I'm feeling, because probably most of you, the regulars who come on this channel, will know that I probably don't sound my bubbly, cheery, happy, positive self. And there's a number of reasons why I don't. I think I'm just exhausted, what with the whole lockdown and the whole coronavirus and where we are with that. But I know we're all in this together, and I know that I'm very fortunate and lucky to be in a position that, you know, I have a job, I am in employment, and I'm very privileged to be in that position, and I have a home. And there are so many people out there who aren't. So, you know, I don't want to take it all for granted, but it's okay not to feel okay, and we're all entitled to feel that way. And also, very excitingly, but very, you know, nervously, and I'm very apprehensive, of course, I started a new role within the place that I work last week. Now, with any new role, you know that it takes time to adapt and get used to it and know all the systems and have some training and things like that. So I'm kind of a little bit worried that, you know, I'm a little bit out of my depth and overwhelmed with it. But it's a really exciting opportunity, and I can't wait to kind of hit the ground running. I do know, you know, certain aspects of it, but like anything, I've got to learn some other elements to my job, and I just want to do the best that I can. So I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I want to know everything. So that's a little bit out of my control. I don't like being out of control.
I can vouch for that.
I like being completely in control of everything. That's true, I do. So, you know, I've got that, and obviously the restrictions, not being able to see my family and friends. Again, we're all feeling this. The reasons why, you know, we are in the position we are is because we need to protect each other, protect our country, protect the NHS, of course. And it's not like I'm ramming that down people's throats again and talking about the coronavirus, because we all know that it's a really tough time. Let's face it, it's a really hard time, and I'm hoping 2021 is going to be a much better year than 2020. So that's really kind of, you know, a lot of reasons why I'm feeling the way I am, and plus I'm in a lot of pain.
Can we talk about some of the stuff we've recently invested in and we're going to? And again, I know you don't like to rub it in, because we've been very lucky to not necessarily, even some of it's saving up, some of it we do finance, let's be honest about it. But we've invested a few bits lately and are continuing to for the channel, aren't we?
Yeah.
And oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, yeah, and I think it's important to kind of keep adding to it and getting various different things to enable us to be able to do a lot more, and also so it kind of, yeah, it kind of brings the channel up to the next level.
So the camera that you're using at the moment, for anybody who's interested in Googling, is called a Panasonic Lumix S5, and it complements very nicely the other one which we have, which is a GH5, and it's full frame. And then you're thinking, well, why do I care about any of this? Well, actually, you don't actually have to care one way or another. But I do think that it's one of those things that hopefully people notice the slight difference.
Yeah, I'm always keen on people letting me know what works and what doesn't work. I'm not able to appreciate what it actually looks like, and I know that there are a few of my subscribers who can't also appreciate what it looks like. But for me, it's important for those people who are going to be coming to the channel to be able to get a really good viewing.
And the audio, in which case. So
and audio.
Over lockdown, we bought a very special external sound recorder that lets us record hopefully beautiful sounding sound. I sound better than you tonight, and it's not because I sound better. Do you know why? Can you explain?
Have you got a different microphone?
I've got a handheld broadcasting mic. Contrary to what a troll might suggest on a message, Shure SM58, as well as being, it's correct to say, a gigging microphone. It's also one of the most common microphones you'll find about radio stations and that, because it's just a brilliant vocal mic. And you've got a little lapel mic, haven't you? Which is another thing we invested in.
Yeah.
Which is a wireless piece of kit.
Yeah, it's really discreet, and I like the lapel mics because I find that you can actually walk around quite freely, and that you can do things with your hands. Like I've got in my hand, I've got two pill boxes, medications, which I will come on to at some point.
And one of the reasons that you can see those pill boxes quite well, hopefully, is because we have the camera sitting on a nice Newsy type tripod, great big heavy duty thing that arrived today. And we ordered 3 weeks ago, and it's still not flipping turned up, a recorder monitor to go with the S5 camera. Now you might think, what do we want the monitor for? Actually, we don't want the monitor. We'd quite happily not have a monitor, but it's part of it. It's a way of recording what you do in up to nearly 6K, 5.9K, which you're rarely going to do, but you can record forever and ever on an external hard drive from the camera. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's really good. And apparently it's a faster upload, is it? Am I right?
Yeah, it'd be quicker for us to edit it.
Yeah.
Tonight's unedited. I mean, there's no flash stuff done with tonight.
No, it's raw me, guys. So what you see is what you get, and I'm just wearing my pajamas. I'm not feeling, like I say, 100%. I went to the chiropractors earlier.
Cracking.
Ashley, yeah. I said I would be back.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashley, who's my chiropractor, she's awesome.
She was busy. She was back to back, in fact.
Yeah, she's awesome, and I just love what she's able to do, and she works her magic on my back. So I've got sciatica at the moment, and it's causing me a lot of pain.
I've got Shiraz.
Can I show you
Shiraz? You stay where you are. Sorry about your pain, by the way. I hope it's in front of the camera there. I'm sure we'll get a private message from somebody if it's not, but there's my Shiraz. Here we are, guys. Join me in a Shiraz. Sorry, you were saying you've got a glass of sciatica.
Yeah, I've got a glass of sciatica. Which is causing a lot of pain, and unfortunately I've got an infection as well, and it's not the coronavirus. It's another infection, which is making me feel quite down because it's not going away. Which brings me on to this little box actually, and one of the reasons.
Which little box?
It's a pill box, medication box, antibiotics.
Excuse me a second. Bing bong, medication time. Who can tell us where that's from in the comments? Let us know which film that's a reference to. And we would honestly be interested who's seen that film. Medication time.
Yeah. And on that note of medication time, I love the fact that medication boxes have Braille on it. Not all, but a lot of them do. And I think it's brilliant because it gives me the chance to be independent. I'm able to read my medication.
Unless?
She says, unless it has a frigging label on it. Now, I don't know why anyone would think, oh, okay, let's just put let's put a random label over some Braille. Because
it's because they don't think about what the Braille's there to do.
Yeah, I think it might just look really pretty. And what is this tactile bumps?
I'm sure they know, but listen, if you're a pharmacist, right? Do you know what it probably? I don't know, but I could be wrong. Is it the fact? Maybe someone can tell us this. Is it the fact that Braille? I don't know. Is it that the Braille is on the front bit, and if they put the label on the other side, they'd be covering the instructions? Could that be what it is?
I'm not 100% sure. I mean,
what's the solution?
The solution
I think the solution is put the Braille on the instruction side.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Good. Okay. Well, everybody has to do that now then.
Well, I just think because on I've got two boxes here. One of them has got a label over it, so I can't read the Braille. It's pointless to me. And then my other medications hasn't. So I'm able to access my medication by reading it, because the label has been put on the other side, which is fabulous for me. But I think maybe what the solution could be is if they know that you are visually impaired or blind, maybe it's common sense just to put the label on the other side where there's no Braille.
I think you said you didn't like labels.
Ha! I don't like being labelled as
no,
someone.
that would be sticky.
Oh dear. It's too much comedy. I'm kind of not with it today, and he's far more with it than me.
It's the glass of Shiraz. It's the end of the evening. Hey, it's a beautiful living room. Did I catch it on TV? No, that's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your lovely performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my message to pharmacies and people who are putting boxes and medications together, please, please, please don't put labels over the braille, because it is actually my method of being able to read. It is what I use to be able to know which medications are which, and I don't want to take more of one medication when I should have been taking it of the other. Okay,
Do you want to hear a joke? Do you want to hear a joke?
Mm-hmm.
Mixed up me Viagra with me sleeping pills the other day. Went to bed for 40 weeks.
Oh, Sean.
It's a good job like the bleeping machine's working, isn't it?
I thought you said it's unedited.
It's unedited other than the... I'm not going to say without bleeping it, am I?
You're going to... No, don't. That's very bad.
Didn't say
So if I said are you going to bleep it out?
Yeah, but stop creating me all the bleeping, all right? It's so much work.
Stop about.
All right, okay, that's enough now, because
Yeah.
as funny as it is, it's going to create me some editing.
Excellent.
But it's
we've got to
otherwise
get you to work.
unedited.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come on and, okay, I'm not the usual electric bubbly me, but at the end of the day, I am who I am, and you're going to.
No, excuse me, that's Popeye.
I am who I am.
No. Listen, you say that without retracting it. There's going to be a sailor at the door, high on spinach and God knows what else.
I love spinach. I like sailors, so it's a good mix. Ooh.
Why does the A thing think it's a sailor? Hello, sailor.
I don't know. That's really strange. But anyway.
If you're watching at this point, remember, so again, in which film did they say, ping pong, medication time? It's a great film, by the way, really great film. I'm not suggesting Siobhan would be one of the protagonists. Well, excuse me, the protagonist, not one of. There can only be one protagonist.
Okay. Let us know, guys.
Yeah, what's your favourite film, by the way, Siobhan?
I know this is really kind of tragic, but I think it's got to be Titanic.
Really? Is that because you get to see Leonardo DiCaprio? No, I don't mean that at all. He's great. He's a great guy, by the way. I couldn't say Kate Winslet because she's even lovelier. Leonardo DiCaprio seems like a really nice guy, and you should catch him if you can.
Yeah.
If anybody know what that reference was about, pop that in the.
Titanic.
Yeah. Why's that?
I think for me it's about the whole romance and actually having something that potentially you can't have because of class maybe, and I just think they're going against that all because they love each other and they've fallen in love, and who cares?
This was definitely the thing that people should remember about the Titanic.
Well, not just about that. It's just, yes, it's been made into a movie, and yes, it's a real thing, but I just love that element to it.
My favourite Titanic film wasn't that one. It was one called A Night to Remember, and it's a really, really old one. And it focused on the SS California. I'm not sure I've ever seen the full Leonardo DiCaprio one, just the main bits. You just fast forward it to the end. No, sorry, I don't mean that at all, Leonardo, if you're watching. But A Night to Remember, because I think they stuck out an emergency mayday, and it was the SS California captain who ignored it because it was the unsinkable ship. And it just goes to show that nothing is invincible.
Yeah, like me.
Hang on, are you nothing or invincible or what?
I'm nothing.
You're not. That's not true. That's not true. You don't want to be infamous, you want to be famous, as Alan Partridge said.
Oh, yeah.
Aha!
Aha.
You like a bit of Alan Partridge, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I think one of my favourite films...
Pedestrianisations of Norwich City.
Oh, yeah, what do you think? If anybody's watching...
That was actually quite funny.
Let me ask a question in all seriousness. What do you think about the pedestrianisation of Norwich City Centre, guys? And I'll tell you what I think. I think, it's a bad thing, even if it does give you access to Dixon's. I love the fact that some people won't know what that's about.
No.
But
it might go over people's heads like it did mine the first time.
What, one flew? No, let's not.
Yeah.
I almost give another clue there. If you're watching at this stage of the video, could you write the word Shiraz, as in the wine, Shiraz, in the comments box?
What about kumquat?
No, we did that the other day.
I know.
From kumquats to chemists. It's
Yeah, literally
alliterative.
chemists. Yeah.
You have been to the chemists.
Again today, I know. Oh, God. I feel like I'm constantly at the chemists at the moment, or the doctors. Although not the doctors, because you can't go into the surgery. So I feel like I'm constantly on a telephone appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medication time.
Medication time. Yeah, I'm going
Would you
to
like
be
some
taking my
ECT?
medication time. Hey.
Nothing, don't worry. If you heard what I said and Siobhan didn't, could you put it in the comments box, both the letters and what it means? Shocking, I know.
I hope it wasn't rude.
No, it's just, no.
Are you sure?
Sean, I'm Sean, yes.
Unless you're going to edit it out.
Hello. No, I'm not going to edit.
Down by my feet is my beautiful guide dog Marty.
And Sammy.
Sammy's there as well. Okay.
Yeah, I
But
think
no,
they're both
Marty's laying on my foot. Not that you're going to be able to see him because the camera's pointing.
The problem is,
From
I could
knees
have a go
upwards.
at using the panning thing on
No,
the camera,
that's
but
fine.
we're on our own. If I do, then because it's, it might mess up the focus.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But just take my word, he's down there.
What's the lighting look like tonight, guys? This is a really basic go at it. We really need a couple of decent lights. We've got way behind Siobhan at the curtains, and this is a trick learned a long time ago. There should be a light pointing up, which should have a little bit of background. Really, there should be one over her left shoulder, but there's not. And there's one in front to the right, which is, it's not really a fill light because it's a bit far away. And if you're sleeping, can you write the word sleeping?
I think that's the next thing that I really want to get is
Sleep, to sleep, yeah.
Not just to sleep, but just some lighting. Yeah.
Yeah, we.
I think lighting's important, really, to make sure that you're.
Yeah, but I could light you up and it could look like Coco the Clown.
Yeah, but that's just me.
No. Hey, listen, if people want to support the channel, they can subscribe, can't they?
Yeah, subscribe, and I promise I will be a lot more
Cheery.
upbeat and cheery.
Oh, I know how I can cheer you up. I don't think it would even be copyright. You carry on talking, I'm going to cheer you up now. I'm going to see if this cheers you up now.
Okay.
This works with everybody.
Yeah, so apologies, guys, that I'm...
Don't apologise!
Well, I do feel a bit flat. So, people
What's
are coming
that
to my
from?
channel
Iron
because
Girls,
they, obviously like the content, and, I feel like usually I'm very positive, but...
Right, I'm going to cheer you up.
I'm not...
Ready?
I'm not
This is
feeling
going to
it.
make you laugh. Look at her face, everybody.
Yeah. You know
Ready?
what's coming next. That's touching my ears. Just lost it. Totally lost it.
Did that work?
Yeah, I was laughing at you, not...
Oh, did that not work?
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
If
So
you're watching
sorry
this
about
one,
him.
can you write the word policeman?
Yeah,
It did work, didn't it?
it did work.
Without the music.
Did it make you laugh, guys?
I want to cry. No, I don't.
Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. This has been
Medication time.
unedited, and I am going to be taking my medicine. Love you.